This is Ticats Today.
Ticats Today Game Day edition. And, of course, Andy Fantuz and I have Tiger Cats pregame starting at 6:30. And I'm very pleased to be joined by Andy Fantuz now. Andy, game day. How you feeling, buddy?
Oh, I'm looking forward to this today. It's been a long, feels like a long bye week after those, the slow start to the season. But it is game day, like you said, and what a better way to restart the season other than a divisional game against the Alouettes.
Can you believe it's the first time that that we're playing in the East, and that the first time that two East Division opponents are going against each other in week 4, man? Like, we're in week 4, and it's the first time that we have a divisional game in the East. I mean, we know it's a sign of the times, but it's still pretty nuts.
It is, yeah. I was looking at the Tiger Cats schedule, and I'm thinking, wow, this is a strange-looking schedule. I've never seen anything like it, playing like the Argos 4 times and then Seminole teams only once. So it's really strange, but like you said, sign of the times, and it is what it is. So no reason to complain about it, and just control what you can control, right?
And it sounds like a Coach O-ism if I've ever heard one. And it's funny, I've heard this a couple times this week. The only thing you can control what's the line about adversity? I'm already butchering it. What's that line? What's that line that Jeff Reinbold loves so much? It's the only thing. What is it? Because I'm going to butcher it here.
Jeff Reinbold has so many.
I
don't want to mess it up either.
The only thing guaranteed is adversity. There we go. That's it, right?
Oh, that one. Yeah. I thought you were going to say the only thing you can control is your effort or something like that,
Drop the E in ego and let's go, or something like that. That's another good one. This Ticats team tonight is it's a big game, man. Like, I mean, we mentioned the divisional opponent, but just in terms of just getting back on track and playing Tiger Cats football, I mean, we gotta see a better effort from the Ticats tonight, right?
Oh yeah, the offense has got to get going. Like they can't have another showing like that. You're not going to win any football games, and you're going to put way too much pressure on the defense and special teams. The offense has got to get going. That's first and foremost. And to do that, I think that also is going to keep their defense on the field and the Tiger Cat defense off the field, which will allow them to stay fresh to be able to, contain the run and contain William Stanback for 4 quarters. Because if you let that freight train get rolling, he's going to wear down a defense, and you're going to have a similar looking game to week 1, unfortunately, in the second half if the Tiger Cat defense spends too much time on the field.
And not to mention, you also have a mobile quarterback, a guy who can buy extra seconds with his feet and can take off on you. Again, something the Ticats, I don't want to say had issues with, but definitely something that I think, Zach Caleros was able to take advantage of in week 1, and then Cody Fajardo kind of doing the same thing in week 2, just buying those extra seconds. And to your point, I mean, to that defense, not only just getting off the field, but I mean, those yards add up when you're trying to chase a guy down, and then you have to get right back to the line on first down.
Yeah, you said it. Those are 3 of the most athletic quarterbacks in the league, and that's just the way it is. These guys are outstanding athletes, and that's just a whole other dynamic that they're gonna put forward for a defense to stop. And to say you're gonna shut it down completely is a big task, but to be able to contain it and limit it, to sort of force them into some one-dimensional downs, like down in distances, then that's when you're gonna have success. So that's gonna be the number one task for the defense, is gonna be shutting down or containing that running game, and that is both the running back and Vernon Adams Jr.
All these topics we're going to hit on Tiger Cats Post, and we got a great show lined up for you tonight. Looking forward to talking to Hitch, man. That guy's a character tonight. I'm not sure what we're going to get out of him, but I know it'll be entertaining.
Oh yeah, we got a star-studded lineup tonight. We got Hitch, we got Coach Sal, we got Bakari Grant. We're obviously going to have Coach Orlando and a player after the game. Tracy Lynn's going to be in there. We got Matt Giffen from Bench Brewing. Got Dave Stahl from Sports Interaction. Oh, yeah. We got a star-studded lineup.
It's going to be
looking forward to this.
Yeah, for sure. And a couple of Lincoln Lagers, the Ticats official beer. I would be lying if I said I haven't had a few of those this week already. It's been one of those weeks, I did want to talk to you. We'll get talking to more tonight, but Stephen Dunbar Jr. getting into the lineup. He's lining out on the wide side, and then Jalen Ackland moving to slot. Again, something we can go into a little bit deeper tonight, but just your kind of initial reaction on seeing that on the depth chart. First of all, Dunbar Jr., a taller guy, 6'3". I know Ackland's listed at 6'2", but I'm not quite sure if Ackland's a true 6'2". Dunbar's a true 6'3" guy. How does that help? How does that height help? And what do you make of Ackland moving to that slot spot?
Well, Jalen Ackland has some experience in this league now in his second year, and I think it's a little bit easier of a transition for a guy like that to move into the slot and have Dunbar go out to the short side wide out. And then I think that gives some height for the quarterback to get some passes completed over the middle or between the numbers. So I like this move. I like adding a little height in there and especially moving some of it into slot. And Jalen has shown that he's been able to go up and make contested catches and be quarterback friendly so far in the first two games. So I look for the Tiger Cats to lean on him and throw some contested throws to him to pick up those huge possession first downs. And then I'm excited to see what Dunbar can bring out there. He's obviously a physical presence and has great route running, and just a matter of how he's going to get into the flow of the Canadian football game. I'm excited to see it.
I got a fun fact here for you. The height difference between the tallest player on the Ticats and the shortest player on the Ticats, both dressing tonight. Jordan Murray is 6'9", 325 pounds. Brandon Banks is 5'7", 150. So that just, I mean, it's a useless stat, but I think it's hilarious that, Brandon Banks is one of the best players in the league. And then you got Jordan Murray stepping in there on the offensive line. First career CFL start. He's going to be lined up at right guard. That's a big boy on the offensive line. What size? I know he's got to get the technical skills down, but what kind of size? How does that size help him in that right guard spot, do you think?
Yeah, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like you want to have size and strength to be able to withstand a bull rush from a defensive lineman. But it really comes down to technique. You want to be the biggest while still being the most athletic you can be. So, height can help. It helps with the reach. It helps to be able to hit the defender before they can get their hands on you, before they can grab your jersey and pull you away or spin off you. If you can keep everything at arm's length, it's a big advantage. And that's why you see these offensive linemen who are so athletic yet so massive with these long arm reaches. So it's definitely a physical tool that comes to your advantage as long as you can move your feet and your assignments and you have proper technique. But I think with Coach Gibson there, that's not going to be an issue. And if he's slotted in there to go, I'm sure he's ready to rock.
Well said, Andy. I don't want to use up all our good conversation. I want to save something for Tiger Cats pregame. So
we have unlimited good conversation there, buddy.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully tonight, in Tiger Cats postgame, maybe the mood will be a little higher. Hopefully we get to talk about a win as opposed to the loss. We're still waiting for that first win in the booth. It's going to be nice to see RJ and Luke back in the booth tonight as well. But looking forward to seeing you later tonight there, buddy. Thanks for doing this.
Okay, Louie, let's go. Game day.
Love it. Awesome. That's Andy Fantuz. Thanks so much. This has been Ticats Today. Make sure to listen to us on Tiger Cats pregame beginning at 6:30 tonight on the Ticats Audio Network.